we start Straits Records, it's actually for us and our friends as well, because we are a distribution where we bring in hard to get music. But after that, we know that there's people like us that actually want to hear something different from everybody else. So from a small distribution where we sell our stuff at concerts and gigs, then we start doing music for our local bands as well. End up like after 10 years of selling things at gigs, we decide that probably we should have a permanent space to put our stuff.
Well, I'm friends with people associated with Straits Records. So I was friends with them first. Yeah, then from then gradually I started to help out around. Yeah.
So are you a musician or are you just a musician?
Musician back then, that was a long time ago. But now I'm more of a performer.
What do you do?
Stage theatre, freelance performer.
I think this is the section that actually excites a lot of people because this either you know about records or you don't, because you have people come, hey LD, you know, that kind of
LD really?
Yeah, it happens. So this is what my passion is about
Vinyls and records. Why?
Because in a modern world, right, we keep changing format. But when we have something that is as good as vinyl, why do we need like MP3 which doesn't have sound quality at all, or whatever new format there is?
So are these like all just old records, or are there new artists who are also producing vinyl?
Yeah, there's quite a number of new artists. I think like these are actually new releases.
Okay.
And another worth mentioning will be the local section
Yeah.
local and regional, because I think other CD shop or record shop won't have as much selection of local and regional music. Of the shelf here is local and regional.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. So, is it easy for local bands to stock their albums here?
Yeah, they just come in with an invoice and we will take it out.
Okay.
Yeah, because we are a record label and we know how local bands have difficulties putting their albums in other stores. So that's what we are here for. I think gap where in our local music stores or even the international music store that is here, they don't really care about local musicians. Because wherever I travel, the town where you go, they will highlight this CD is from my town, or this CD is from my city. But that doesn't happen in Singapore. People don't really look up to someone from your own country. Instead, they will highlight so big about someone that isn't even close to us.
Yeah. But do you think that the Singapore market is too small, or is it something that can be helped?
I think you can look it at two ways. One thing is small, but if the players in the market or the media doesn't help in promoting it, so it doesn't make the market improve to something bigger. Or our indie scenes actually developed earlier, but we didn't develop as fast because of lack of support. Whereas like in Malaysia, I think they only started in the late 80s, but because of the support from different media and even the government bodies, that now they are way ahead of us actually. Same with Indonesia and Thailand. It depends, but there's a few bands that I always love listening, like the Zozi.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think they represent really like a Singapore band, because like their song covers a lot of genre and their lyrics is very Singaporean, and they talk about local food in their song and blah blah blah. So
have they been around for long?
A few years yeah. So from the start I saw them, I always like, I think this is quite a nice band, because it's just a happy band. It's like humor rock kind of thing, but very Singaporean.
Yeah.
I think Elekore.
Oh, Elekore.
Yeah, it's like electronic punk kind of style. Yeah, so and I don't know, it doesn't actually get so much hype here. Maybe I don't know why. Maybe I think it's quite a good release. In terms of release, I think this is quite nicely
good.
done as well.
Elekore.
Yeah. Merchandise is actually a mix of everything. Some is by regional label and local label, and some is actually our own t-shirt.
So who are the people who come in to buy local and regional underrated artists?
I think for local and regional, the local fans and also tourists.
Did Chee Soon Juan come here and say, can I put your books here? Any of my books here?
Not Chee Soon Juan, but the sister lah. Not say they want to put the book here, but because sometimes back then I always go to their activities and stuff. So and they know I have a shop, so I just take their books in.
So there we go. Now we know why SDP has such a good sound system. They seem to be the only opposition party that has books in Straits Records. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, they also have shows at, I think the last time before the election, they have bands playing in their events as well.
Hello, this is the very shy Asman. Plays for Cesspit and apparently prints t-shirts for local bands, as you can see from the pinhole t-shirt that he's wearing. Why don't you talk a bit more about Cesspit?
Okay, the band basically is about playing ska music.
You guys played Bay Beats 1 year, right?
Yeah, we
years
played Bay Beats, the first Bay Beats.
Yeah. So you guys are doing an album coming out, second or third or what?
This is the second, if I'm not mistaken.
So what do you play in the band?
I'm playing bass.
Oh.
Yeah.
So why ska?
Because that's the interesting part. Ska, you can infuse a lot of stuff to the music. Yeah, you can make it sound like a jazz and a bit of ska beats. And maybe Latin mixed with ska. So it's like that's the thing about ska music. You can infuse sound and have fun with it.
Okay. Is it difficult being a local band, or is it just normal? Internationally, it's difficult lah.
It's quite difficult because nowadays there is not much gigs happening compared to my time lah. I was having gigs week in, week out, but now we don't have that such venue. Maybe that's the problem.
So there's a lack of venue.
Venue.
So how did you meet? How did you guys meet?
Because that is like Cesspit. He wanted to sign us up. So that's where we get to know each other.
Even though they didn't even produce an album after that, we still together and meet.
Yeah, well, they're producing one now.
Yeah, it takes I don't know how many years.
Why am I so long?
It's been handed to each one of the band members, and they're heggy.
Well, all get married, have children.
Yeah, something like that. Then about work and stuff. Yeah, and then most probably I'm going to be pushing it much more harder. Okay, check it out. Cesspit's album is going to be out soon, so look out for it.
Yay! What do you have to say to young musicians?
I think if your passion is there, what's music without struggle? That's how blues come about and folk music come about. It's about struggles. It's just like a tryout at first, but I think once we have a space, we know that that's the way to go lah. Even though it's struggling, it's difficult to keep up with rent and stuff like that, but you just feel happy coming into your own space, and like, you know, like people from everywhere, like, oh, it's a nice store and blah blah blah, that kind of thing. So it just make you feel like what you do is not like go unnoticed, that kind of thing, or not wasted effort.
So it's the people that come in that keep you going, keep this shop going as well.
Because like I think just like simple words that people tell you just make you feel like, oh, okay, at least, you know, you are not like doing this for your own ego or that kind of thing.
No, certainly not. Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.